Well, hello there. This is Aldrima Harper. I am your host for this quick 3-minute presentation on saving time and working less. And I have 7 top tips for super productivity success. Well, let me just first, by way of introduction, introduce myself to those who have not ever heard of me before. My name is Aldrima Harper, and I am a productivity coach for entrepreneurs. I also consider myself a recovering pack rat, but I'm the author of the 21 Days to Living Clutter-Free and Kingdom Focus, which is a devotional study guide for eliminating clutter. And I'm very happy to share with you these strategies, tips, resources, whatever you want to call it, for productivity success. So your time is very, very valuable. So instead of having you come to a webinar or add more things to your to-do list, I thought I would just send you this quick, less than 3 minutes of your time presentation so that you can get back to what you're doing to make money video. How about that for a title, huh? But so here I'm going to share 7 of my top saving time, working less productivity tips. So take whatever tips that works for you and implement them right away, and you'll save time and work less. So let's get started. Let's get into it, okay? Number 1, take advantage of services. Take advantage of Amazon, grocery delivery services, making your purchases online for your gifts, for birthdays, holidays, or what have you. Take advantage of those type services, because what you have to do, you may think in terms of that being costing money to do that, but think about your time. Think about, how do you value your time? Is it worth the additional $3 or $10 or what have you for utilizing these services? Or how much do you value your time? So take advantage of these type of services. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, stop rescuing and volunteering. Stop rescuing and volunteering. Stop putting other people's lives and needs above your own. Now, I'm not talking about, people that's, things that's urgent to you, people that's important to you, but you want to be the best you so that you can serve others. So do whatever you need to do to have them to take responsibility for their own lives. Stop taking care of their responsibilities and make time for what is important to you so that you can be the best you. Don't look up 10 years from now and wonder, where has the time gone? Because you've spent 10 years building someone else's vision and neglected your own. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, find your most productive time of the day. For me, it's mornings. I love the quiet, still mornings. I love how my creativity tends to really flow in the morning. So for you, just take the time to figure out when you are really in the zone and make that your productivity time, make that time sacred. Stick to it. Do whatever it is you have to do in order to stay in the zone. Okay, so that's tip number 3. Tip number 4, change bad work habits. Adjust your time so that you don't waste time, and replace time-wasting activities with more productive activities, more activities that's going to give you a greater return on your time. You're going to want to make sure that you work on things that's going to produce income. In addition to that, set time limits. When you're done with Facebook and playing games or what have you, get back to work, because I understand sometimes you may need a break, from some of those mundane type of routines or things that you feel like that's, I don't know, that you should be doing something else. You may need a break or something, but set time limits on all of these activities. In other words, when you're done playing around on the games, playing around on Facebook or what have you, you may be engaging on Facebook or things like that, then get back to work. Work on those income-producing activities. So change your bad work habits. Number 5, make and use templates. Make and use templates. Templates, forms, letters, documents that you use on a regular basis. Create a template for it. And then once you've created the template, then create a folder on your desktop. Label them templates. And this is something that you want to do on a regular basis. There are letters and documents that you use regularly. So you want to be able to get back to those things without having to create a whole new document. So use these templates, create a master template for each of the forms in the documents, and save them on a backup drive like Dropbox or Google Drive. So number 5, make and use templates, okay? Number 6, don't write, dictate. Dictate. If you're like me, you're always constantly getting ideas. Your brain tends to never shut down. There's always things, your mind is it just never stops. The ideas just keep coming. But your responsibility as an entrepreneur and someone that wants to be a good steward of their time and their resources is to capture those things. You may need to use them at a different time, but your responsibility is to capture those ideas, capture those thoughts, capture those things that keep flooding your brain with thoughts and processes and ideas and things like that. You want to capture those in a place that you feel that you're going to go back to. Your brain is not that place. It is designed for temporary storage. Okay, so it's a temporary folder, because the thing that causes overwhelm is when you have too much on the brain. Okay, those ideas just flood your brain and your mind with thoughts and ideas and concepts and things like that. So your responsibility, again, is to capture those things, okay? So number 6 is don't write, dictate. That is one way to capture it in a way that you can do it immediately. If you're like me, you always carry your cell phone with you. So make sure that you pick up your cell phone right quick, hit the record button, and just say what it is you need to say. Get back to it later, and then get on with the business of, or activities that you were doing. Okay, so that's number 6. Don't write, dictate. Number 7, simplify your life. Simplify your life. Clean out your office space. Sort those items. Simplify your workload, by outsourcing some of the tasks that you don't need to be working on, like bookkeeping, or things that, you don't need to be working on, like Facebook posts, things like that. Simplify your workload. Simplify your social life. Drop negative people. You don't need a lot of negativity in your life. So simplify your life is number 7, by cleaning out your office space, simplifying your workload, and simplifying your life. Now, if I need to go back, I will go back over this really, really quick. Number 1 was take advantage of services, the concierge services, or, those type of services, delivery services, things like that. Number 1. Number 2, stop rescuing and volunteering. Take control of your life. Allow people to be responsible for the things that they need to be responsible for. And you take care of your responsibilities and make time for what's important to you. Number 3, find your most productive time of the day when you're in the zone. Number 4, change bad work habits. Number 5, make use of templates, forms, documents, letters, things like that. Number 6, don't write, dictate. Number 7, simplify your life. Now, doesn't matter what you'd like to change or achieve. The secrets to success are the same. Get clear, get perspective, get support. Having said that, if you need support, if you think you're at a place that, hey, I need a little help, contact me. Schedule a free rapid coaching session. You will get crystal clear vision, uncover hidden challenges, and lead the session renewed, energized, and inspired. Okay? All right. Now, here's how you can contact me. 972-978-1155 is my cell phone. And better than that is to just go to aldrimaharper.com and fill out, there's a contact form out there where you can tell me a little bit about what you're going through, and that will make the rapid coaching session rapid. Okay.